Welcome back, everybody. The saga continues. 630 responded to my warranty video and explained that they will be replacing the rear axle because that clearly is a shot bearing. And then the second part of it regarding the batteries, they asked for a little bit more detail and a few diagnostic things. So I made a video showing us charging the batteries, then testing the batteries one at a time. And we'll send this back to 630 and see what they do.
All right, after a 4-mile ride today, the batteries started out. Here you can see it's saying they're equalizing right now, but it started out with the chassis battery in the mid 80s and the battery indicator at the top, and the battery indicator below is the the battery that's behind the seat post, and that started out at about 72%. So they've equalized now. And we're going to pull both batteries and put them on the charger. All right, here we have our charging station, and we've got the chassis battery and the seat post battery. I'm going to move this selector switch is in the on position. We'll push the power button, look at the indicator lights. 630 is saying that this is a quirk of the battery, not a malfunction. So whatever that means, 1 red light, 3 green lights. It's the same as it was before, only now it's not flashing. Both of the charge adapters that came with the bike are unplugged right now. We're going to plug those in, do a test light. Both of them should show green as in they're ready to charge. And then when we plug them into the battery, it should show red since both of the batteries require a charge. All right, back to the charging station. Both of the adapters are plugged in. Our first adapter is, I swapped the positions. This adapter goes to, if you can see the barrel plug, goes to this battery, the chassis battery. I'm going to plug that in. Boom. The light turns red, showing it's charging. So now we're going to take this charge adapter, and this is the 3-prong that goes to the seat post battery. The power button is in the off position. We're going to plug this in and it should turn red. It does not. Okay, we're going to leave those charging tonight and come back and do some 630 requested test diagnostics by plugging in different batteries and seeing if any of them work. All right, batteries have been on the charger now for 12 hours. Daylight outside. We've got a green indicator light going to this one and a green indicator light going to this one. This has not changed. So we're going to go do some battery tests that 630 asked for. All right, so here's the batteries. This is the chassis battery and this is the seat post battery. We're going to go back here and look at this indicator light. We're going to push this button and see what it tells us. Green, fully charged. Okay, I'm going to go to this indicator light. Nothing, right? It's because the power switch is turned off. I'm going to turn the power switch on. Power switch is now on. And press the indicator light. All greens with a single red. Same as yesterday before we plugged it into charge. All right, the chassis battery is now plugged in, locked into place. The switch is off. I'm going to turn that on. There is no chassis battery involved, and it's not plugged in. I'm going to push the power button and see what happens. Nothing. There's no power to the system. Okay, we're going to go down here. I'm going to turn that to the off position. I'm going to try it again. Power button right here. No power. None at all. So my money is on the fact that the rear seat post battery is not putting any power into the system at all except recharging the front battery through the leving feature, which also means that it is likely that the rear drive motor is not functioning, which would explain the lack of power on the bike. All right, now the front chassis battery is in. The seat post battery is removed. Power button. Power's right up. Now, according to this display, I want to make sure you see this is all one continuous video. There's no battery plugged in back here. And that is saying there are 2 batteries and they're both at 100%. Fantastic. All right, so we are right now gonna do right up a slight incline. It's probably about a 4-degree incline. So right now we have 2 batteries connected according to this, but as you can see right there, there is no seat post battery. It's just the chassis battery, but it says there's 2 at 100%. We've got both motors on, and we're gonna try and at step 1, try to go up this hill. So, okay. Works pretty good. All right, now we're gonna change the drive to where it's just the front wheel, and we're gonna try to do the same thing. So I have to change hands here. All right, just the front wheel. Did not have enough torque to start up that slight incline. But once you get going, we're good. All right, now we're gonna switch the drive again. Press and hold those 2 buttons. We're going to go just the rear wheel drive. Brake off. No pedal assist on that one, just throttle only. We're able to get going a little bit. All right. And then we'll switch back to both motors. And the whole reason we got this particular model is because it had dual motors, dual batteries. And there we go.